Troutman was a versatile and influential musician who created the funk band Zapp. He shaped the funk genre and inspired West Coast hip-hop artists who often used his music in their songs, showing his impact in the hip-hop world. Troutman was known for using a talkbox, a device that attaches to an instrument, often a keyboard, but usually a guitar, to produce different vocal sounds. He made his own talkbox, the Electro Harmonix Golden Throat, and used it with a Moog Mini Moog and later a Yamaha DX100 FM synthesizer. He led the funk band Zapp and also had a successful solo career. He had many funk and R&B hits in the 1980s and worked with hip-hop artists in the 1990s. At the time of his death in 1999, he had an estimated net worth of $1 million. He was nominated for a Grammy Award in 1997 for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group for his collaboration with Tupac and Dr. Dre on the song California Love. He was inducted into the Ohio Music Hall of Fame in 2013, along with his brother Larry and the band Zapp. He was praised by many artists and critics as a pioneer of funk music and an influence on West Coast hip-hop. Some of the artists who sampled or covered his songs include Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, DJ Quick, Daft Punk, and Bruno Mars. Early life. Troutman was born on November 29, 1951, in Hamilton, Ohio, USA. He had a large family with 9 siblings, including Larry, Lester, and Terry. He started making music at a young age and became popular. He had many hit songs such as I Heard It Through the Grapevine and I Wanna Be Your Man. He worked with Dr. Dre and Tupac Shakur, 2 legendary American rappers, in the mid-1990s. He also revived his career in the late 1990s and joined other hip-hop artists. Early career. He went to Central State University and started a band called the Crusaders, but they were different from the jazz group with Joe Sample and Wilton Felder. His band performed in Cincinnati and made a single, Busted Surfboard, seminal. The band had Rick Shoney, Roy Beck, Dave Spitzmiller, and Denny Nyabold. Troutman also made other bands with his 4 brothers like Little Roger and the Vels and Roger and the Human Body. In 1977, he and the Human Body released Freedom, their first single. Troutman and his brothers got noticed by George Clinton, who gave Zapp a contract with his Uncle Jam Records in 1979. The first members were Troutman brothers Roger, Larry, Lester and Terry, and Gregory Jackson and Bobby Glover. Zapp appeared on TV for the first time on the Only Funk Music Awards show. A year later, as Uncle Jam Records was forced to close shop, Troutman signed with Bootsy Collins under the rubber band music to Warner Brothers Records and released his self-titled debut, Zapp, which yielded More Bounce to the Ounce, produced by Collins Co. Produced, written, composed, and performed by Troutman. The song charted at number 2 on the Billboard Soul Singles chart in late 1980. The debut album reached the top 20 of the Billboard 200 overall. From 1980 to 1985, Zapp dominated the charts with 4 gold-selling albums, churning out hits like More Bounce to the Ounce and Heartbreaker. Their ever-evolving sound saw over 15 musicians contribute throughout their career. In 1993, their greatest hits compilation became their biggest seller, fueled by remixes and the new single Slow and Easy. Even after tragedy struck, the remaining brothers kept the legacy alive with 2002's Zapp 6. Solo career. 1981 saw Roger Troutman step out on his own with The Many Facets of Roger, a solo album showcasing his musical versatility. His electrifying reimagining of Marvin Gaye's I Heard It Through the Grapevine topped the R&B charts, propelling the album to platinum status. This wasn't the only hit. So Rough, So Tough became a funk anthem, further solidifying his talent. Simultaneously, Troutman dipped his toes into the legendary P-Funk scene, collaborating with Parliament Funkadelic on their final Warner Brothers album, The Electric Spanking of War Babies. In a single year, Troutman conquered both solo and collaborative endeavors, proving he was a force to be reckoned with in the funk landscape. In 1984, the Funk Odyssey continued with The Saga Continues, Roger Troutman's next solo venture. Each track exploded with vibrant energy, exemplified by the sassy demands of Girl Cut It Out and the infectious dance floor groove of It's in the Mix, a heartfelt dedication to the iconic Soul Train and its host, Don Cornelius. Even classics weren't safe from Troutman's innovative touch, as his cover of Wilson Pickett's In the Midnight Hour received a gospel makeover courtesy of the soulful Mighty Clouds of Joy. But the ultimate triumph arrived in 1987 with Unlimited. This powerhouse album delivered his crown jewel, I Wanna Be Your Man, a song that scaled the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 3 and reigned supreme at number 1 on the R&B chart. With Unlimited, Roger Troutman proved he was more than just a solo artist, he was a sonic magician, weaving his musical spells and captivating audiences worldwide. Beyond his electrifying performances with Zapp and his own solo ventures, Roger Troutman blossomed into a sought-after producer and songwriter. He left his sonic imprint on artists like Shirley Murdock, whose debut album went platinum thanks to Troutman's magic touch on the hit As We Lay. Even within Zapp, he lent his production prowess to bandmate Dale DeGroat's solo efforts. His musical reach even crossed genres as he added his signature talkbox vocals to Scritti Politi's album Provision, where his robotic melodies danced on tracks like Boom There She Was and Sugar and Spice. With his diverse talents, Roger Troutman wasn't just a musician, he was a musical architect, shaping sounds and careers both within and beyond his own creative universe. In 1991, Roger Troutman returned with a final solo act, bridging the gap. Tracks like Everybody Get Up were testaments to his ever-evolving sound, infusing his signature funk with new energy. He even ventured beyond genres, collaborating with the legendary Elvis Costello on the introspective The Other Side of Summer. His musical impact also touched the world of sports, as NBA Entertainment tapped him to craft a special tribute song, I'm So Happy, for basketball icon Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This wasn't just a song, it was a sonic handshake acknowledging Troutman's ability to unite audiences across boundaries and celebrate shared passions. Following the success of all the greatest hits, Roger Troutman hit the road, electrifying audiences with his live show. His innovative sound resonated beyond funk, earning him coveted spots on several hip-hop albums. He joined Snoop Dogg on his groundbreaking debut, Doggy Style, adding his futuristic textures to tracks that redefined the genre. 1995 saw him collaborating with the legendary Eazy-E on his posthumous album, lending his vocal magic to Eternal E. But the biggest impact came that same year with Tupac's iconic California Love. Alongside Dr. Dre, Troutman's talkbox voice became the song's signature, propelling it to number 1 on the charts, platinum sales, and a Grammy nomination. This wasn't just a guest appearance, it was a fusion of musical giants, solidifying Troutman's legacy as a genre-bending pioneer. In a final display of his creative versatility, Roger Troutman ventured back into production, crafting a top 10 R&B hit, a searing rendition of The Persuaders' Thin Line Between Love and Hate. He brought his signature talkbox magic to the track, performed by powerhouse vocalist Shirley Murdock and R&B group Hometown, further blurring the lines between genres. His influence stretched beyond music, gracing the soundtrack of the film A Thin Line Between Love and Hate with the club banger Chocolate City. Even outside the spotlight, his legacy resonated. In 1998, Sounds of Blackness' Hold On, A Change Is Coming paid homage to his work by sampling Zapp's Doo-Wah Diddy, Blow That Tang, a testament to his lasting impact. His spirit continued to collaborate posthumously, appearing on tracks like Kool Keith's Master of the Game and Tech N9's Twisted, his musical fingerprints echoing even after his passing. Death. On a tragic April morning in 1999, the vibrant music world dimmed with the loss of Roger Troutman. Found critically wounded outside his Dayton studio, the 47-year-old funk icon succumbed to gunshot wounds during surgery. The investigation unfolded a heartbreaking revelation. His brother, Larry, was linked to the crime, found dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound shortly after. Witness accounts and matching ballistics painted a grim picture. A possible dispute fueled by financial disagreements spiraled into an unthinkable act of violence. This tragedy not only claimed Roger's life but also left a void in the hearts of countless fans and the music industry, forever etched with the memory of his innovative sound and charismatic presence. Keep resting in peace, Roger. Your presence is highly missed. Thank you for watching. For more content like this, subscribe and click on the bell notification. Don't forget to share with your friends.